Hello and welcome to my shop. In this video I'm going to show you my journey through the wood to display time. Well, it sounds something strange, but well, this is a gift for my mother's birthday, and I had been on a little time pressure, so I think we'll miss some parts of it because I couldn't do the footage of it and discovering, well, for me, new techniques. I thank you all and I hope you enjoy my journey through the wood to display time.
To get started, I glued up two boards, one out of beech and the other one out of a local cherry. I had no wide enough boards to make the turning blanks out of one board. After the glue had been dried, I used my thickness planer to get them to the same thickness. Using my miter saw, I cut 12 wedges out of each board at an angle of 30 degrees at their pointed end. So my miter saw was set to 15 degrees, and by flipping it over I managed to make these wedges. To make the final blanks, I glued the wedges alternating beech and cherry. I did this 2 times to get a thicker blank in the end. In order to get tight glue lines, I started by gluing 6 pieces to a half circle. Before gluing them together, I flattened these half circles. Using my band clamps, I managed to get enough clamping pressure. Over to the lathe. Using hot metal glue, I start gluing the final face to a waste block. For me, following worked out best using hot metal glue. The waste block has to be slightly cupped so the piece to be turned gets full contact on a rim. I don't put any glue between the blank and the waste block. The waste block also gets a slight chamfer on its rim in order to receive the hot metal glue. I found out if you put the hot glue on a flat surface, the heat produced a foam as the air comes out of the grain. As Matthias Wandel showed in his video comparing the grip of Gorilla Glue to a gap, this foam is not very stable. This foam tends to increase vibrations. If these vibrations come to resonance with the workpiece, the forces on the glue exceed the maximum grip and the piece will fly around your workshop, and I bet you don't want to see this. Now let's do some turning. Using my round nose scraper, I managed to flatten the outer rim of my 2 blanks. Well, I just show one because the other would be boring. After flattening the glue surface, also using my round nose scraper, I gave it a light sanding using 80 grit sandpaper wrapped around a straight piece of wood. This makes for a very flat glue surface. With the final face still on the waste block, I glue up the 2 round blanks using normal wood glue. Well, you can never have enough clamps. With the glue dry, I turn the outside rim and the back using my round nose scraper again. For the recess I'm using the gouge, and for a nice crisp shoulder my spear point scraper. After sanding through the grids up to 600, I applied 2 coats of sanding sealer to the recess and the back of the clock. For the mechanism of the clock, I drill an 8mm hole right through the center of the workpiece. Parting off is very easy, I just use my hot air gun. With the help of a paper towel I could use the glue block as a jam chuck. Now it's just a matter of flattening the face side of the clock and adding 2 detail rings with the radius of the arms to give a nice appearance. Finally finishing the face using sanding sealer after sanding through the grids to 600. Finally I need 4 holes for mounting the clock into the frame. Using my jig, which I showed in my last video, I drilled 4 holes at the 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock position. As this is the final of the wood turning part, I think I'll show the build and assembly of the frame in another video, but only if there is an interest on it, because this editing of this video took me 2 months now, and well, I'm not that good at editing, and well, I don't know whether it comes out as good as the clock came out, so leave a request for the second part and I'll see what I can do about that, because I got enough footage to do this.
Hey, with the last coat of wax buffed out, it's time to head for my mother's place to present it to her. And well, if you ever wondered why clocks on display are set to 10 to 2 or 10 past 10, well, just have a close look. This looks like a smile on the face, and this is a happy clock. And well, I'm very happy with the building of the build of this, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and well, don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you very much.